Hi, good evening. Good evening, good morning. Let's see, it's almost 4 a.m. East Coast. It's about 12:37 a.m. here on the West Coast. Just got home from seeing some actors, writers doing a snippet of their one man, one woman show ideas. Big shout out to my birthday twin, Cornelius Jones Jr., who invited me out tonight to see him present an early draft of some of his work. So I'm going to tag him to this video. He's an amazing actor I did Lion King with. But tonight inspired me because of what I saw tonight about your story. And if you hear a crazy sound, it's my dog. I was reminded tonight that your story is worth telling, that my story is worth telling, your story is worth telling. So welcome, this is Actors Daily Bread. It is late, and what's up to the replay watchers, because I know most of you will watch this in the replay. So tonight, what is your story's worth telling? And the beauty of watching each of these actors / writers on the stage tonight, though it was an early rough draft, it was just a reading, it wasn't totally put up. Excuse my hair, it's a hot mess right now. Was that I saw how vulnerable you have to be as a creative, as an artist, to share these stories from your life. And each actor had a different story they shared. Things were personal, and of course they embellished some things, but it was all very true and very honest. And I think about, I do these videos to inspire you, to encourage you to create your own way. And tonight was a great example of that. And the guy who, I forget his name, but the guy who was the teacher of these students who were putting on the showcase tonight said something at the end of the reading, and was like, a lot of times we think we're so used to our story that we don't think it's important anymore. We're so used to telling our story, we don't see the humor in it anymore. We don't see the journey. We don't see how beautiful of a story it actually is. There are things that have happened in your life that have made you who you are, that are probably hilarious. They're probably heartbreaking. They probably could make an impact. And I just want to encourage you, just by the way that I was encouraged tonight, to think about what some of those stories are. Because I signed up to be on the mailing list to find out about the next class, because I was like, I know some of my experiences. I know I have some stories in here that I've forgotten about. I've experienced so much that I've forgotten about how much I've experienced. Because lately I've been thinking, okay, what's the next thing I want to create? How do I want to introduce myself to the world? What do I want to put out for me? And so I want to give you the same challenge. How can you, dude, hey, tranquilo. This dog, it's almost 1 in the morning and he's on level 10. But I want you to think about how you can tap into the stories that you already have within you. And I don't have the answer. I'm just totally putting it out there for you because I was inspired tonight. So again, big shout out to Cornelius Jones and all the people who shared tonight. But it makes me think whether it's, tonight also, I'll share this one last thing, is I saw how, even though I'm doing film and television now, I'm not really interested in doing theater, I saw how tapping into my stories helps me just in general as an actor. It also helps me as a speaker, as a motivational speaker, because I'm always pulling stories to make correlations to life and things like that. So that's all I have for you. I know it's late. I'm about to take it down, but I did want to give you a shout out and say what's up, say good evening, and happy Monday. And also just to remember that your stories are worth telling. Your stories are worth sharing. And I think so many times it seems like everyone else has the great stories. We watch people on TV and we see people who created their own work in their own way. And we think that's so amazing. They did that for themselves. But you can do the same thing. But we have to give ourselves the time. We have to tap in. And I think the biggest thing I took away tonight at the reading was that vulnerability. Being open, being honest, and being courageous enough to share your truth. So, just my thoughts. Have a great night. I will see you tomorrow. Yeah, bye.